Well, you've made it to part 4. Congratulations. You haven't given up yet. I hope that you're coming along with the tempo on your rolls and that you're ready for something new here. As promised in part 3, I'm going to introduce a different type of 7-note roll. Still a forward roll, T-I-M, T-I-M, T. However, we're going to switch strings. We're going to play 5, 2, 1. 5th string, 2nd string, 1st string. Twice. And then we're going to add the 5th string again. So it's just like the 7-note roll we learned in part 1, except we're playing a different string. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's something we need to address. Actually, a couple of things. First of all, in general, these rolls that we're using, whether they are the 7-note roll or the 15-note roll, are strictly backup, which means you are essentially providing a rhythm for the singer to sing over. Okay, later on we're going to get to some melody type rolls and breaks. Okay, that comes later. The purpose of this series is to get you going up to speed on a 7 or 15-note roll that you can play at a good tempo so that you can just play along with people. Let others do the breaks or the singing, but you can play along by using those rolls. Or don't forget the good old chop from part 2, I believe. The other thing that you may have been wondering, well, Bruce, if we go from 5-3-1 to 5-2-1, doesn't that change our one-fingered chords? And you are correct. Recall that in part 1, when I first introduced this idea of a C chord being played on one string, it was because we were not playing the 2nd or 4th string. Now we're playing the 2nd string, not the 4th, but the 2nd and the 1st. So we're going to have to bump up our game a little bit to a 2-fingered C chord. Not as hard as you think it is, especially if you've been doing the 1-finger chord with the proper finger, which is the ring finger here, okay? What you're going to do is just place your ring finger on the 1st string, 2nd fret, as usual. You're going to add the 1st finger or index finger to the 2nd string, 1st fret. That's what the top 2 strings should sound like. 2 and 1, 2nd and 1st strings should sound like this. If you put them in the roll, you get this. You may also ask, why do we not just use the middle finger? It might be simpler. Why don't we use the middle and the 1st finger? That might be easier than this gap here. We're not using the middle finger. Well, some of you may have guessed that the middle finger will eventually be used to come up to the 4th string, 2nd fret for a full C chord. But not yet. We can get away with our 5-2-1 roll with only those 2 notes. So go and practice that and come on back because we've got a special treat for you here for the D chord. So what we're going to do is take this C chord that we've learned and we're going to bring it up 2 frets. Up is always this way. Even though it points down, it is up musically. Up the neck means you're getting higher and higher and higher. Okay, that's up the neck. Down the neck would be going. That would be down the neck. So we are going up the neck 2 frets. And we're going to play the same roll we did before, With our fingers, the first finger or pointer is on the 2nd string 3rd fret, and the ring finger's on the 1st string 4th fret. It's going to sound like that. Let's try it. Play along with me. Get those fingers ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take the 5-2-1 in both G and C and our new D and play our old Blue Ridge Cabin Home. See if we can do that on the 5-2-1 this time.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So practice that a lot, because what you want to do is be able to get either the 5-3-1 or the 5-2-1 without having to hesitate. Let's try it one more time as we'll take out this video a little bit faster. We'll take it at 60 BPMs. When we come back in the next video, I want to start linking the 7-note roll and the 15-note roll in the song so you can go back and forth. And we'll use both the 5-3-1 roll as well as the 5-2-1 roll. I'll see you then.
1, 2.